Well, what a spectacular day to take to the skies as we wrap up our visit to Niagara Falls. And you might be asking, wait a second, Tim, it's not that nice outside on this Friday. Well, one, it's always sunny in Niagara Falls, and for two, a little hint, we actually shoot the segments the day before, hence we're here. But we're with Renee, who is the chief pilot with Niagara Helicopters.
Good morning.
Good to meet you, Renee.
Good to meet you too.
Okay, this is pretty exciting. I've never been up with you guys before.
Oh yeah, it's our first time. Yeah, that's exciting.
What do you do for first timers?
We do upside down and the roll with the loop usually. Yeah, see if you can keep it.
Do I get a certain bag to hold on to just in case?
No bag. Not for the first timer.
Well, good to see you, man. Good to see a sense of humor because it has been difficult the past number of months.
Yeah, it's past year really.
Past year.
Yeah, it's been going quick. That year was just one for the books for sure.
Right. So in a normal year, how many people or how many trips would you do over the falls?
Well, per day we usually do, well, I think our record stands at 160 rides in one day. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like in a normal year we wouldn't stand here because at 9 o'clock it's hopping for aircrafts going. Yeah,
it's always going.
People coming.
Last year you were able to fly for a couple of months. We don't really track those numbers because you don't really want to look back on them.
No. So like I said, it's one for the books in the bad books, I would say, right? But yeah, we started in July after we were quite quickly locked down there. Like it was really a surprise for everybody. March 26th, everybody's watching the news and go like, oh my God, this thing's happening and what we're gonna do. And we had people here like a normal day. And the next day we were grounded on the ground. Everybody's fear for their life kind of thing, right?
Better days now, though, right? Because we're looking ahead. We're looking ahead to this summer where you're going to be able to get back up in the skies. Can we take a look at the copter? What is what is the helicopter, Renee?
It's an Airbus helicopter. Okay. Their headquarters is in France, okay. But those particular ones were ordered in Fort Erie.
Open it up. How many would you normally put in here?
Normally there's 7 people we can fit in here, plus a pilot. Obviously, it doesn't go without it yet. At the moment, we had to be a bit creative. We only load up people from the same household, and we wipe the whole aircraft down after every ride.
Okay. Are you able to fly yet? Not yet.
No, we are. Yeah.
You are able.
We're considered transportation, and we're federally regulated. That kind of gives us the opportunity to stay open. But there's nobody coming.
Right. But there is opportunities if they were in the same family to be able to go up.
Yeah, okay. Definitely. Yeah.
And are you doing it 7 days a week as of right now?
No, we're closed Wednesday, Thursdays at the moment.
Okay. But today in our world it's a Friday.
Yeah.
So can we go up?
Every day is a Friday.
Yeah, man. Okay, so let's go up. When you next see us, we'll be up. Are you flying?
Yeah, I'm the driver.
Okay, nice. Luke, you in? All right, Luke's in too. We'll go on a tour over top of the falls with Niagara Helicopters as our tour continues on Morning Live. Well, good morning and welcome aboard Niagara Helicopters overlooking Niagara Falls and one of the natural wonders of the world. On board with me, we got cameraman Luke. Good to see you, Luke. We have Chief Pilot Renee, who we met in the first segment. Hello, Renee. And we got Chair of Niagara Falls Tourism, Joel Noden.
Morning.
Good to see you, Joel.
Good seeing you too.
You've been up here a few times?
Yeah, I've been up a few times, yeah. Never gets old, though.
I bet not, right? Goodness. Well, it's a beautiful day for a fly, I guess, right, Renee?
It doesn't get any better than this, that's for sure.
Because when can't you fly?
Well, our main limiting factor is the weather, obviously, right? Severe weather doesn't make for a good ride. Cloud base and visibility is usually what keeps us on the ground.
But what about rain?
Rain is good. Like I said, it's just wet. That's about it. But as long as it doesn't do anything with the visibility, we're good.
Speaking of wet, overlooking the falls, that is the money shot right there that Luke is getting right now.
It's raining down there every time.
Because you're just more than a pilot. You're a bit of you're the tour guide too.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to give the people the ride of a lifetime, right? So we're the driver. We're helping people out. We're making them comfortable, right? So it's all part of the deal, yeah, for sure.
It has to be a thrill for you for first timers who've never been in a helicopter before, never been to Niagara Falls before, to
Oh yeah,
to see the reaction.
think you've seen it all. Every day is different.
Well, for you, Joel, we were talking to Janice from tourism early in the week, and looking forward to a good summer, right? Getting back to it. Yep. What's your thoughts? She was even thinking like a summer plus. What's your thoughts of the summer ahead?
Yeah, I think there's quite a pent-up demand with people throughout Ontario wanting to come out and get out of their house, get out and do something different. And you know, we have so much to do here. It's really amazing. I consider it the entertainment capital of Canada. Got everything for all ages and all levels of entertainment.
If we're looking for some positives from the past year and a bit, would a positive be last summer because a lot of people from the region, from the area, maybe came out and explored Niagara Falls and they hadn't in the past?
I think so. I mean, they were exploring multiple times. They were coming down several times. Like yourself, you've been here 3 days now. You still haven't seen it all. And we hear that time and time again. There's so much to do. And I think we're going to see an increase of that this summer as people are more comfortable getting out.
I think that's what we've been trying to do the past 3 days is, yeah, you just don't have to come and do, let's say, the helicopters, but come and we're going to the spa later on, right? So once everything is back up and running, you can come here for a few days. When it comes to the helicopters, Renee, how long is the flight that you take folks on?
We're doing 12 minutes. It's a 12-minute flight. It covers all the major sites down below.
Is there, I see the rainbow right there. Is that always happening over top
always.
of
When the sun is shining, you always get a rainbow. That's
that
why it's raining down there all the time.
all the time I say that. I don't think Luke was able to get it, but...
So we cover all the major sites in that 12-minute flight.
Well, because we don't normally get to see the gorge, right? You get to see the falls if you go there, but like the Niagara Gorge is something impressive to see too.
Of course, yeah. I mean, like the falls are the highlight of the whole ride, right? So that's why we do a loop around it so everybody gets a good view. But yeah, there's definitely more to see than just the falls around here. Like we said, there's a lot of entertainment going on in this area. And you can go explore it on foot. You can go explore it in the air. You can go explore it on the river. It's all there.
Okay. Well, thanks for the tour of the air.
Well, thank you for coming.
Chief Pilot Renee, Joe Nolan, Niagara Falls Tourism. Luke Gudgeon, cameraman extraordinaire. We'll be back with our tour of Niagara Falls on this Friday on Morning Live. Welcome back to Niagara Falls. We're back down on the ground. But we're still looking at the falls, but not from up top with Niagara Helicopters. Overlooking it here at the Sheraton on the Falls with James. Hey, James.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you. That's going to change, though. Sheraton on the Falls is no more as of
Tuesday, June 1st. We're going to be the Sheraton Falls View, so the new Sheraton Falls View. Just went through a $50 million renovation where we renovated hotel top to bottom, a little bit of the spa, a little bit of the restaurants there. So it's going to be a beautiful brand new hotel. We're excited to launch it on Tuesday.
You've been busy in other ways.
Exactly. So it's been a nice little thing to do during the pandemic. Good time to renovate, right?
Yeah. Okay. So where are we right now?
We are in the Christian Spa. It's on the 14th floor of the Sheraton on the Falls, soon to be Sheraton Falls View.
Yeah.
Breathtaking views. We are the #1 spa in Ontario according to TripAdvisor. So a lot of people really, really love us. So it's a great place to come.
It's limiting on what we can be doing right now.
Right now, yeah. So right now it's just the RMT massages. So you can only do the registered massage therapy. But once things open up more, we'll have our pedicure stations opened up, the manicure stations open up.
That's what we've been talking about all week. Okay, we're looking ahead. We're looking at some positives because there's some good news coming, right? So what we're capturing all here, this is all pedicure, manicure.
Exactly. And you notice where the chairs are when you're having your pedicure, your manicure. You have a breathtaking view of the falls. You can't get this view from anywhere else. We find our hotel is positioned the best spot of the falls. It's head on. You can see it all. You can see the American Falls, see the Horseshoe Falls. It's a...
I don't know. Many people probably had the same reaction when I first came in. You're just like, oh, wow. Because I've never been in here before.
Exactly. A lot of people, they kind of miss the reception and just go right to the view, which is...
Okay. So let's continue to tour in because there's another spot that we want to show off. Do you have to be a guest at the hotel?
You do not, no.
For the spot?
You can just call into the spa or go to the website and make an appointment there either way. Okay. Guests, non-guests.
So these are some of the...
So these are some of the couple rooms. So you and your significant other can come have massages together, nice little relaxing time. And then when you're done, if you want to add on the infinity tub, you can move into this room here when this massage is over and have a beautiful, relaxing time with the view of the falls again.
You've got it all set up for the two.
Got it all set up for us.
So when you turn this tub on, then it's kind of coming over top?
Exactly.
And then you have a couple of bottles of some nice local wine that you've added there too.
Yeah, some little
That's
Jackson Triggs for today.
That's another option. So, but the hotel is open.
Hotel is fully open, yeah.
So you can be coming. And
You can
booking a
come,
spot
exactly, yeah.
And booking a massage at this point.
Yep.
And then hopefully sometime soon, amenities like this and everything else
We'll open up more, exactly.
We'll be opening back up. Okay. There's also something else attached to the hotel. The distillery?
Distillery.
Is that downstairs?
That is downstairs. I believe that's where you guys are going next.
I think so.
It's a good spot.
Okay, we'll do that when we return on Morning Live. We thought we'd finish our week here in Niagara Falls with a drink. That doesn't surprise you, does it? Yeah, I know. Hey, we're in Niagara Distilleries with the head distiller himself. I don't know how we got him, but he has made some time for us. Greg, how are you, pal?
Very good. How are you today?
Good to see you. Okay, there is a lot going on here.
There is in a very small space. We tried to do as much as possible.
Okay, so let's take us through, as simply as you can, the process of making some of your booze.
The booze, the spirits, everything, it's all good. So let's talk about Moonshine today.
Okay.
Since Moonshine Day, I think, is June 4th.
All right.
So we'll talk about ours. So ours is a combination of rye, which adds a nice little spice and kick to it, and corn. So we have the combination of these two, which we're going to put into our mash tank. And in our mash tank, we're going to add enzymes, we're going to heat it up, and we're going to turn all those starches into sugars.
Okay.
Once they're there, we're going to move them into the fermenters. In the fermenter, we're going to add yeast, and the yeast is our best friend. It's going to turn it into alcohol, converting all those sugars into ethanol. And once we get to a certain point, we say, okay, maybe this is where breweries stop, but we want to keep going. It becomes ethanol.
This is where this fancy machine comes in.
And this fancy machine is my baby, my kettle, my still. We have 4 plates, and that takes it from the 12% out of the fermenters up to 92% coming off the still. And I've turned it off just so we can talk and it's clear.
Okay.
But this is what comes off the still at about 92%. Give that a try.
This is, whoa, 92%?
92%. It's gonna punch.
Whoa!
Yes, yeah, it's like Grandma used to say. It's sweet, but it puts hair on your chest at the end of it.
Woo! Woo!
That's a lot.
So you need to get that down because what is your moonshine? It's 45. So how do you get it down?
We bring it down. Over a period of a few hours, we bring it down to 45%. Now, this is what the 45% tastes like on its own. Okay. It's sweet, it's inviting, and then it packs a little bit of the heat. Much like the Falls, it surprises you.
That is quite nice. I've never really done moonshine. Actually, you know what? We got Brittany outside because she's making a cocktail for us with your
Moonshine.
Niagara Distillery Moonshine. So let's pop through the door there if we could, Greg.
Come on through.
Because where can we be getting your booze? Here at
exclusively here at the distillery and across the way at the brewery as well. So
because it's all interconnected.
It's all interconnected. We're right here on the Falls and we're excited and we're making cocktails. And spirits.
Do you guys get along? The beer and the spirits? You guys
Absolutely.
You guys are coming together?
Absolutely. I mean, I like to think we take it a step further, but it's a whole lot of fun.
And there's a number of different types of spirits.
Yeah, we do a number of different products, and we do everything from gin, vodka, whiskey, rum, and moonshine.
Good stuff,
2 types of whiskey, I should say. And there's a couple new things I'm always working on.
What do you call this, Brittany?
Blue Moonshine Mojito.
The Blue Moonshine Mojito. Well, I think this is a perfect way to wrap up our week in Niagara Falls. Just a reminder, this weekend, Nicole Martin and the whole weekend crew are going to be broadcasting live from the Falls, 6 and 11 o'clock. Happy weekend, everybody. Guys.